powerful AR experiences to the cloud. So doing the physics simulation, 3D modeling, aggressive rendering, that's all done on remote systems, and then the bits are shipped to these thin, lightweight clients to give you a rich, immersive experience. So, Brandon?
All right, so in case you haven't seen augmented reality before, this is a simple system here, and what we're doing is we have a surface with an image on it. And when I put it down and I look at it through this tablet, you can see that there's these stacks of blocks being rendered on top of the image. Now what's going on here is that as I move around, the camera on the tablet is taking a video feed. And the tablet is analyzing that video feed, looking for the image, so that it can figure out where it is in space relative to the image. Once it knows that, it sends that position to a remote server, which then renders the graphics, and that gets sent back as a video, which is incorporated on top of this image. Now, this is a collaborative environment, so Nikunj is seeing the same thing that I am. You can see that he's starting to fire some blocks into the scene. They're falling over. I can also participate. We can have some collaborative destruction here. It's always fun. Knock down the Jenga blocks. Who can do it first? And you got dominoes. Now, we're sharing this environment right here, but Nikunj could be in his own house with his own image, and we can still be sharing this experience remotely. So now I'm going to switch to a second demo. This is a medical imaging demo. What you're seeing is the upper torso of a human being, the skeleton. And this is a very large data set, and it's very computationally expensive to render. It's a full volumetric data. I can come in here and see some of the details. I can change from bones to skin and blood vessels, and slice down through there and see all the details. This is something that wouldn't be possible on this tablet alone, but because rendering is taking place somewhere else and it's just being shipped down to the tablet, we can have this experience. And one of the great things about augmented reality is that we bring this rich graphical content into my environment right here on the table. And another great thing is that you have a really natural way of interacting and navigating and exploring the data. You can imagine a doctor sitting down with his patients, handing them a tablet, and they can immediately pick it up and start looking at the data without having to learn some complex keystrokes or mouse gestures or whatever. And he doesn't even have to be in the same location. He could be remote. Okay, so for the final demo, I have Doug step in front of a Kinect camera. Maybe he's in some other city. And we have a different kind of video chat. I can move around. I can see that we've got a fairly detailed model of Doug right here. And this is all being done with a $150 Kinect camera. So because the viewpoint isn't fixed, I can move around, and it makes for a much more immersive experience. This would be useful for something like, if Doug were trying to show me how to work on a car engine or some complex 3D thing, I can move around and see what he's doing from different points of view. We like to thank Phil Chow and his teleimmersion group for helping us out with that. So what we've shown you are some of the rich immersive experiences that are possible when you combine cloud computing with augmented reality. And it's really fun to think about what the possibilities might be in just a few years.
Great, thank you guys.